at home here against Tennessee. And here are the starting lineups now for our two teams. First for the visiting Vols, Wayne Chisholm. Have a big size advantage for the Vols inside today, but you expect their defense to swarm him when he gets the ball. Smith Tab continues to start in place of Mays with Prince and Hobson. And for the Auburn Tigers, Courtney Barber. He's among the leaders in the league in rebounding and field goal percentage and is the top offensive rebounder in the SEC. Hargrove, Reed, Barrett, and Waller rounding out the Tigers starting lineup.
Tom, an interesting matchup today. It's the Tennessee squad, as you indicated at the top of the show, that really needs to keep this on a roll. They've got Georgia coming Wednesday and then Vanderbilt. They need to get this one on the road. It will give them 4 straight Southeastern Conference road wins.
Doug Chow's, Joe Lindsay, and Doug Sermons are the officials for this afternoon's game. And we're underway, and Auburn controls the opening tap.
See how Tennessee opens up defensively? They're going to go to the man-to-man. Tab inserted into the lineup for Tennessee because of his defensive work.
And Coach Bruce Pearl thinking that Bobby Mays a little better coming off the bench. It's taken a while for him to accept that role, but Mays kind of lets the game come to him. He hit the game winner at Arkansas the other night. Hargrove penetrates, and the teardrop shot is good. First 2 of the game.
Hargrove, a guy that's come off of the bench 5 of the last 6 games, gets the start here today. Auburn in that man-to-man defense. It looks like, you know what they're doing? They got a box and chaser. They're matching up out of this. Now they switch to the man-to-man. They're trying to conceal something here. They're trying to fool us.
Easily done. Here's the double down when the ball goes inside to Smith. 5 to shoot, and they get the shot down.
Good job by J.P. Press over that baseline over there. But the 2 games he's had the last 2 games just from passing. 15 assists in his last 2 games.
JP ties it at 2. Coming off a 13-point performance in Fayetteville. Waller, Tay Waller knocks down a 3.
Waller had a hot hand in Fayetteville when Auburn went up and beat Arkansas on the road. He was tough in the first half.
Smith unable to answer, and Auburn has it. Here's Reed in the front court for the Tigers. And Reed launches a 3, no good. And a push in the back as Barber gets the offensive rebound. He is the best offensive rebounder in the conference, as we said, and you saw why.
Tyler Smith was keeping him from getting one, trying to anyway.
Tyler Smith commits the first foul of the game. And Reed will inbound it. Hargrove. And Barrett stayed after it and got it.
How about the drive on the baseline? No defense from Tennessee to allow him to get that close to the basket, and nobody rebounding. He just went back and got it.
Chisholm muscles it up, no good. Barber the rebound.
Well, Barber has had a bunch of double-figure rebounding games this year. He has been really good.
A foul as Reed takes it to the hoop. Courtney Barber has 7 double-doubles, points and rebounds this season, and 15 for his career. Bruce Pearl, the Tennessee coach, in his 4th season in Knoxville.
He's got that Darth Vader look on today, huh? Always congenial. He always comes over and visits with us before the game.
Gives us the lowdown.
Kind of felt like he thought that Auburn would zone them more today than play man-to-man.
Reed, ball fake. Got free. Finally took the shot after hesitating and made it. And intercepted. Picked off by Waller. Takes it all the way. Missed the layup. Smith, numbers for Tennessee. Chisholm.
Oh, how about that dunk? I'm going to tell you what, he left the floor about 8 feet from the rim. You talk about soaring. What a hang time right there with that body.
Chisholm sailing in for his first hoop. Cuts the Auburn lead to 5.
High pick and roll for Auburn. Reed can use this very well. He's really good at coming off of screens.
Here's Barrett. Jump stop, goes up, got it. Rasheem Barrett. Auburn didn't get back on defense, though, enabling Tyler Smith to throw one down.
Well, one of the things Bruce Pearl talked about before the game to us today was the fact that they've been going inside a lot to both Smith and Chisholm, and the defenses have begun to clamp down on the inside. Auburn just didn't get back quickly enough.
Almost 4 minutes into the game. There's a hand check foul on Chisholm as Barber makes a move.
Let's go back and take a look at Wayne Chisholm. I'm telling you, Tom, that was a long way away from the basket. I was kind of afraid he wasn't going to make it.
Chisholm commits his first foul. That's 3 against the Vols. Auburn has yet to be whistled for a personal foul.
Well, what a nice rotation to have Williams and Chisholm in there. 2 big guys that can rotate in and out.
Williams is in there now. Barrett. Got the roll. Friendly home rim. Rasheem Barrett.
This Auburn team takes more three-point field goals than anybody in the conference. I mean, they will launch them from everywhere. When they take a 2, it's almost a surprise.
Tatum with a 3-point shot off the rim, no good. Cameron Tatum, the redshirt freshman from Lithonia, Georgia, is in with Brian Williams, the 6'10 sophomore from the Bronx, New York. Williams defending Barber here, up and under. The jump hook's good. Nice move by Martin Barber.
In a lot of ways, down underneath like that, Barber reminds me of Patterson, except that he's 2 inches shorter. Oh, what a lot.
And the first Auburn foul as Prince takes it to the rim. Auburn has hit their last 4 field goal attempts, including this one by Rasheem Barrett. And the Tigers have led through it. Tennessee S1, Auburn S2. You can text your answer to 55333. Rasheem Barrett with 6 early points for the Tigers. He's hit 3 of his 4 shots.
Playing very well recently. He has been struggling with some hamstring and groin injuries, and he missed 3 games because of it. An outstanding game against Vandy with 29. In fact, that was his career high.
J.P. Prince, second free throw, good off the front rim.
Boy, he shoots that thing flat, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, it barely gets above the rim.
And it hit the front and rolled through for him. Making it 15-8 at the 15-minute mark.
Tennessee's in a man-to-man defense. Barber wants to operate again inside.
And reversed on Williams. Took the bigger man right to the hoop and put it through Courtney Barber.
Twice now, he's put a clinic on for Williams. Got him down in there. This back to the basket once and driving that baseline the other time.
Bobby Mays on the floor for the Vols. Bruce Pearl directing a little traffic. You saw Tatum sneaking a peek over the bench to see just what he wanted. Here's Mays. Tatum lobs it inside. Williams draws the double down and made a nice pass to Prince to lay it in.
That's pretty good coaching right there, Tom. He's taught these guys that when they get doubled like that, have somebody cut from the baseline. Prince got wide open down there, and a nice pass by Williams.
Jump shot, and it's good by Waller.
You think Auburn's on fire right now? Wow, are they shooting the basketball?
9 of 12.
It's reminiscent of the game in Fayetteville. They had a great first half shooting.
Mays for 3. And 1. 4-point opportunity coming up for Bobby Mays.
Devontae Barber's been one of those guys that all season long has operated down there at a disadvantage because of his size. Here he is going up against the bigger Brian Williams. Nice reverse layup. Now watch this fadeaway right here. Boy, Zed Bree Waller just nailing one.
But Bobby Mays hits the three and draws the foul as well. There's a 4-point play. The foul was on Reed.
It's the first one I've seen this year.
Yep.
Mays with that big basket in overtime to beat Arkansas.
Just like that, it's 19-14. Here's Reed for three. Back rim long rebound. Hargrove had it. Barrett. He's still hot.
Well, he's feeling it today, Tom. You can just tell the way he bounces the ball, his aggressiveness into the lane, the handling, putting it on the deck. I mean, he looks like he's ready to go today.
Mays backs it out. Barber went for the steal. He didn't get it from Williams. We've got 10 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Mays got another one. That's 6 straight points for Bobby Mays.
How about Reed backing off of him? Why would you back off? He made a three on you the time before.
Hargrove pull-up three. Good!
What is it when we show up and all this shooting occurs? Everybody's making them.
But you better get back on defense. Smith lays it in.
Second time that Auburn has been caught napping there. Tyler Smith with a nice breakaway.
Auburn shooting 74% to open the game. And there will be 3 free throws for Hargrove. And let's take a look at our Haviland defensive shield. Auburn leading the league in steals with almost 10 a game, which is good enough for 7th place in all of college basketball.
Always nice to play defense. Haven't seen a lot of it right now so far in the opening minutes here. Offense has been dominating.
Cameron Tatum committed the foul of the 3-point shooter, giving Hargrove a chance for 3 free tosses. Auburn, as we've chronicled many times, the poorest shooting free throw team in the league, under 60%. Hargrove, though, has made his first 2. 1 more to go. Scotty Hobson making an appearance for Tennessee with some of the subs, and underway Vandy with an early lead on Ole Miss. So Lucas Hargrove knocks down the 3 free throws, and it's Auburn 27-18.
What a start for the Tigers. I mean, out of the gate, making shots. They're having a hard time contesting the Tennessee shooting. They're doing better on the offense right now at this point than is Tennessee.
Auburn second best in the league in points allowed, but Tennessee's gotten some easy ones today. Off a screen, Hobson delivers the 3. Scotty Hobson, the freshman.
Can't get over how well these two clubs are shooting the ball at the start of this game.
Barrett with 8. Hargrove has 8 for the Tigers. They've been lighting it up. Tennessee is heating up as well. Tennessee is 8 of 11. Auburn 11 of 15. 12 of 16 now.
I'm telling you, Barrett looks like an All-American today.
Barrett now in double figures. Auburn starters, you mentioned they weren't very deep, and they've played 8.5 minutes so far. Hobson for 3. Got another one. That's 2 in a row for Scotty Hobson.
Can they keep this pace up? I mean, this is incredible shooting.
Tennessee's 3 of 5 from 3-point range, and Auburn 2 of 4. Waller for 3. There's a miss, but right to Barrett. His follow shot, short. Tyler Smith saved it inbounds, deflected out by Barber. It'll be Tennessee's ball. Torrid shooting on both ends of the court to open up here in Auburn. Tennessee has hit 8 in a row to cut the margin to 5.
Well, as Tom indicated, it has been a shootout so far. Auburn leading Tennessee 29-24 in this first half. Take a look at the 3-point shooting by the Volunteers. Once again, I mean, everybody's lining up and making shots. Here's another one going down on the outside by Hobson. He gets another chance and nails it back-to-back. Volunteers are shooting a 3, but so is Auburn.
And good basketball, Larry. Only 1 turnover the entire game. First 9 minutes and 20 seconds. see the hot shooting on both ends of the court.
My calculations are correct. That's 75% and 67%.
Very nice.
My math background
seems to fail you when the check comes.
It does indeed, yeah.
There's the leading Tennessee attack. 3 players with a half dozen each.
Auburn starts out in a 2-3 zone coming out of that commercial break.
Chisholm, double team, looked like he traveled, no whistle. On the floor and saved by Tennessee. Chisholm had it deflected as he went up with it, and Auburn has the steal.
Not unusual for this Auburn team. They'll pick your pocket in a minute.
Lead the league in steals. Sullivan on the floor for the Tigers. Frankie Sullivan, 6'1", freshman, Uniontown, Alabama. Sullivan's three-pointer no good. Chisholm clears.
Well, Chisholm has been a really consistent performer for the Volunteers this year.
Launches the three. Chisholm missing. Rebounded by Hargrove, and Auburn, as the shooting starts to cool off now a bit. Inevitable. Montez Robertson, 6'3" senior from Cincinnati. Directing traffic. Now the Waller, and goes inside. Robertson fouled. Tripping foul on Tennessee.
I think Hobson's going to pick that up. He's watching Robertson try to make that turn on the baseline. Not sure where it occurred. Probably right there on the right at the free throw line.
So Hobson commits his first. That's 5 against Tennessee. Auburn has committed 2.
That's a push-off.
It is a push-off by Hargrove, as Tab was right in his face, and Hargrove pushes off to catch the inbounds pass. He could have just backpedaled and gotten a little space, a little room, but instead pushed off on the inbounds play. Costly turnover for the Tigers. They don't even get a shot.
Chris Pearl liberally substituting here in the first half, but he has done that all season long. And he's really got about 9 guys he rotates in and out.
And a big depth advantage against Auburn. Tyler Smith says somebody come get it. Finally Tab does. Away from the ball. Foul inside. It's going to be called on Robertson. Watch for the Geico College Basketball's Best of 2009, a season-long traveling tour celebrating the best games, players, and performances of the year. Go to raycomsports.com for more information. Find out when Geico will be visiting a college campus near you. Prince. Long rebound to Barrett.
Both teams have definitely cooled off. They could not keep up that pace. Reed did not use that pick and roll that time. Thought maybe when Barber rolled to the basket, he was going to be open to get the ball. Reed couldn't get it to him.
Barber now with a screen for Hargrove and a violent collision. Bodies everywhere.
That was an accident waiting to happen. I could see Hargrove trying to make that move across there, and Chisholm was trying to set up to take the charge. No way he was going to get there.
Chisholm takes a seat, having committed his second foul with 8:18 left in the first half. Williams is back to replace him. Barrett can't get free. Back out to Sullivan.
Seems to be a little disoriented here against Tennessee's defense.
Just under the 8-minute mark. Reed, tough shot, too hard off the glass. But a whistle underneath. It'll be against Tennessee.
Tom, I think what happened was Tyler Smith grabbed the arm of Kawatney Barber.
Well, Auburn's gone 3.5 minutes without a field goal. They still lead by 5.
On hard times, 1-6 so far in the conference. Mississippi State with a big win in Lexington on Tuesday.
Keeping them on the heels of the division-leading LSU Tigers. For Botany Barber will go to the free throw line after Tyler Smith committed the Tennessee foul, his second. That's 7 now against Tennessee, so 1+1 at the line as Barber will get the bonus.
Always an adventure when Corvatney Barber goes to the free throw line.
But Auburn, despite their season-long free throw shooting woes, are 4 for 4. Williams with the rebound. 30-24 Auburn. Auburn's gone through that drought, 3.5 minutes, but luckily Tennessee has as well. Prince, tough shot, J.P. Prince.
So maybe Barber might get up and get that one, but Prince was too quick with him with the release.
Entry pass Barber. Williams deflected it, but right to Hargrove, who scores.
Tom, that was a great catch by Hargrove. That ball was behind him. He reached back and got it, was able to get his balance and shoot that little hook shot.
Williams inside the defense. Blocked by Barrett, but a foul on Auburn.
Go back and take a look at the Volunteers offense right here. J.P. Prince with a nice maneuver down inside. Barber backing off and allowing him to go up. Watch this catch by Hargrove and that nice little jump hook inside.
Barber, though, commits the foul, his second foul, as Williams misses the free throw. And Barber will go out.
Now that's the biggest guy they've got inside that plays regularly.
Brandon Knox replacing Barber, 6'10", junior, Georgetown, South Carolina, as Williams misses 2.
In fact, Tennessee's gone to his own, 2-3.
At the 7-minute mark. Barrett, better not leave him alone.
On fire. I'll tell you what, he looks really solid. I think Bruce Pearl's upset with his club. He's probably told him, look, this is the hottest player they've got shooting right now. You got to go guard him.
He's hit 6 of 8 from the floor.
A little discussion going on in front of the Tennessee bench right there as we witness again Barrett nailing that jump shot. As Tom indicated, he's shooting 75% from the field.
And Bruce Pearl, an animated lecture over on the sideline.
I'm not sure he can do anything that's not animated. Rasheed Barrett has really been off to a really good start time in this first half. Let's go back and take a look at some of his maneuverings right here as he goes to the baseline, goes back, gets his own shot. Nobody there to rebound the ball for Tennessee, and then going down the lane and stepping back away from 2 defenders. Does it again. 2 quick dribbles and a pull-up. He's done just about everything they want of him today. Barrett having a good afternoon.
Smith for 3. Tyler Smith.
Well, I talked about him at the top of the show, the fact that they really need him down the stretch here if they're going to win this SEC championship. Tyler Smith is their best offensive performer.
He has 7 points today, averaging 17 a game. Tennessee lost it out of bounds.
Watch Tyler Smith drain this 3 right here. He's only shooting 27% from beyond the arc. Tom, last year he was at 38% for the year. So his shooting has really been a problem for him from that 3-point range.
Hargrove. Mays right with him. Got it into the hands of Barrett. Whoa, what a soft cuts the roll. He has 14 first half points.
He's making a living dribbling that ball into the lane and just shooting that little jump shot from about 8 to 12 feet.
Tyler Smith. 2 in a row from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's the type of shooting we saw him propel last year. I mean, he was terrific last season.
Smith, the first fall in double figures. Makes it a 4-point game.
Tanner had a really good game against Florida when they beat the Gators in Knoxville. He put up 22. There's the nemesis right now for the Tennessee defense. Bad pass.
Deflected and stolen by Tennessee. Mays pushing, pulls up, 14-footer, no good. Bad looking shot. Reed deflected out of bounds, blocked by Williams. Log on to RaycomSports.com. Look for the Toyota Info Center. That's the Toyota Info Center at RaycomSports.com. Online destination for SEC basketball. Reed. Barrett. Another soft touch. Front of the rim and through. Auburn out rebounding Tennessee 12-5 today, and Barrett has had the hot hand. Out of bounds. It's going to go to Auburn. Off Negadu.
Tennessee's the best rebounding team in the conference, Tom, and Auburn taking it to them today. There's not a whole lot of shots to be rebounded out there, but what they're doing on Tigers have really done a good job. How about Barrett today?
He's hit 8 of 10. Here he is again. To Reed, a long three, no good. On the floor and picked up by Hobson. Scotty Hobson, short. Like Hobson might have gone over the back, but manages to save it. Flips it back outside. Shot up, no good from three-point range by Woolridge. And here comes Auburn, although Tennessee hustles back. Reed, another three. Not a good look. Bobby Mays stripped by Reed. Numbers for Auburn. 4 on 3. Reed all the way draws the foul. No basket.
Did you see how quickly Reed got that ball away? I mean, all of a sudden I looked up and I thought Mays was going to go up with it, and he went up and he was shooting air. Look at this. Just took it away from him before he could even get it up there.
Cleanly, too.
You know,
4:04 on the clock.
You know, sometimes when you get a guard like that, they almost invite you to come in there like that. And you get ready to go up, and all of a sudden you go up and you start to lay it up, and nothing there. Where'd that ball go?
Reed will shoot 1+1. He'll have the bonus. Auburn has outscored Tennessee 7-0 on second chance points, which, as you mentioned, was significant because Tennessee is the leading rebounding team in the conference and Auburn next to last.
Reed's number 4 in steals and number 6 in assists in the conference. He's just a good all-around guard.
2 free throws put it back out to an 8-point margin. Auburn has never trailed. Negadu lost it. Here's Reed, 2 on 2. Robertson for 3. Long rebound taken by Mays on the fly. Prince. And Rasheem Barrett commits the personal foul. And it comes with 3 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first half. A first half that has been controlled by the Auburn Tigers. They lead Tennessee by 8.
It done here in the first half. He's got 10 points so far for the Volunteers, and a lot of them coming from long range. That went on a blowout, running him back and getting there before the Auburn defense did. And then he nails a 3 right there. Comes right back with another one a few seconds later. Vander Smith having a good first half, and something the Volunteers are going to need from him down the stretch here.
Tennessee 5-2, a half game behind Florida in the SEC East standings. And the Gators have the weekend off as Hobson hits a 3. Scotty Hobson, 3 times 3 for him.
I'll tell you, you know about some airtime on the shot. It took about 3.5 seconds to go up and come down.
Here's Barrett. Draws the double team. And still got the roll. He must have the softest shot in history. He's gotten 3 or 4 of those just rolling in.
He has. You know, none of them have come off the rim. They've all kind of drawn some iron and just kind of worked their way into the net.
9 of 11, 18 points. He's not going to want to see halftime come.
He doesn't want to change baskets. That's what he doesn't want to do. Go back and take a look at Tennessee's offense again. And the freshman, Scotty Hobson, so heralded coming out of high school in Kentucky, recruited. He came down and has played very well so far in his first year for the Volunteers.
Chisholm shoots 1-on-1 after the Knox foul, but can't get the bonus as he misses it. And Barrett gives it up to Reed. Rasheem Barrett, who played on the same national champion AAU team with Jody Meeks, taking a page out of Jody's book today. 9 of 11, 18 first half points.
Kind of similarly built, too. Both about 6'4", 6'5".
Here he is again. That one no good. Robertson had it for a moment, but lost it out of bounds. What a rare miss for Rasheem Barrett, only his 3rd of the half. As we tick down toward 2 minutes to play in the first half. Chisholm, three-pointer is good. Wayne Chisholm ditched the headband and hit the 3.
Sometimes you got to get rid of those encumbrances.
4-point game again. Tennessee hitting 59% from three-point range as Robertson draws the Tennessee foul on Bobby Mays.
How about that nice move? We got a good angle on that time because Robertson was making a move to go down the lane and get to the rim. Mays just pushed him. He got by him before he realized it.
2 shots for Quantez Robertson. Robertson only a 56% free throw shooter. A season ago, he led the SEC in minutes played and #2 in assist turnover ratio. As a sophomore, he was #3 in assists, and as a freshman made the All-SEC freshman team, so winding up a productive career here at Auburn. 5-point game. Scotty Hobson. Defender fell down, and Hobson put it in.
I think maybe Tay Waller was looking for a player control foul as he slid across and underneath the basket there, but it was a good no call.
Scotty Hobson having a good scoring first half with 11 points. Reed left open. Three-pointer, no good, way off. Kept alive momentarily before Chisholm grabs it.
He's like a big bear in there. He just caught anyone about to give it up.
Auburn has missed 7 three-point shots in a row. Lob inside, Chisholm against Hargrove. Now the double comes. And an Auburn foul. Let's update our Alltel text of war poll asking you which team has met preseason expectations. 60% say Tennessee, 40% say Auburn. If you'd like to participate, text your answer S1 or S2 to 55333.
Volunteers were picked to win the overall championship at Media Days back in October. That seems eons ago. Right now they're tied in the loss column with Florida. But LSU leads the overall numbers.
Prince hits the first free throw. Chisholm out, and Stephen Pearl, Bruce's son, is in. A 6'5" sophomore from Knoxville. And Tab now replaces Mays. There's a look at Stephen Pearl. Prince misses the second free throw. Nice rebound by Barrett. doing a little bit of everything here in the first half. He has 5 rebounds to go with his 18 points. Reed penetrates. Three-pointer on its way. No good. They've missed 8 threes in a row. Reed's follow, however, partially blocked. And a run out. Broken up. Nice defense that time by Waller. Final 30 seconds of the half. Timeout Auburn. Announcers for this game selected and compensated by Raycom Sports, and the use of the broadcast without the express permission of the Southeastern Conference and Raycom Sports is prohibited.
Nice play by Waller to get back and kind of slap that one away to give Auburn the last shot of the first half. And immediately when they got it, Jeff Lebo jumped up and took his timeout. They use it or lose a timeout in the first half, so he'll have something to draw up to give to his club. It's been a good first half for the Tigers.
Except they've gone cold from three-point range, missing 8 in a row. And coming up next, second half of our doubleheader will emanate from Starkville, Mississippi, where the Mississippi State Bulldogs will host the Arkansas Razorbacks. Mississippi State hoping to keep pace with LSU. The Tigers have a date at home against Alabama tomorrow. That game on most of these stations as well. So Jeff Lebo, the Auburn coach, in his 5th season, and sorely in need of an SEC win, has led throughout this first half with 28.2 seconds left. Tennessee in the midst of a 6-1 run over the past minute 13 seconds.
Reed's going to control the basketball. He's the best handler out there. Kind of interesting that J.P. Prince, a guy 6'7", long and rangy, out there guarding him. Actually, he's not even guarding him. He's about 12 feet away from him.
Now 10 on the clock. Reed with a crossover dribble. Partially blocked. Tab has it. 1 second to go from midcourt. Tab shot no good. And the first half comes to a close. Well, Auburn led by as many as 9, but Tennessee with a run just before halftime, cutting the deficit. And as we go to the locker rooms, it's Auburn 43 and Tennessee 41. War Eagle on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Auburn. This winter has been so bad in most of the country. It's nice to see the sun shining brightly on the loveliest village on the plains today. Auburn leading by 2. Their biggest lead was 9. Barrett and Hargrove together have combined for 12 of 15 shooting, while the rest of the Auburn team is just 5 of 17. Well, this is the first of 2 games today. Arkansas and Mississippi State coming up, and then a special Sunday all-tell SEC game from Baton Rouge, as the LSU Tigers, the leaders in the SEC West, will host the Crimson Tide of Alabama off a tough loss in Nashville the other night. That'll be at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, noon Central Time for LSU and Alabama.
Tom, while we were visiting with Bruce Pearl before the game started today, he was very complimentary of the LSU Tigers. He said this is a very experienced team. He said they got a lot of seniors. He said they play together well. And he couldn't say enough good things about Tasman Mitchell. And it's nice to see him back playing this year after he missed last season.
LSU with a lot of talent. Marcus Thornton, Tasman Mitchell.
Chris Johnson, the big guy. I mean, he's really played well, too, inside.
And Bo Spencer.
Yeah, standing point guard. Interesting, he plays the point guard, but Collis Temple leads them in assists.
I think we named all 5 of them.
That's
now,
it.
Leading scorers for Tennessee, Hobson and Smith. Hobson having one of his best offensive games, averages 9 a contest and 11 in the first half.
Pretty good distribution of scoring right there. Not so with Auburn, as Barrett and Hargrove are their 2 leading scorers.
And ready to start the second half. Tennessee has Chisholm, Prince, Hobson, Tyler Smith, and Tab. And Auburn with Hargrove, Barrett, Reed, Waller, and Barber, as Tennessee gets right to the rim to lay it in, tie the game.
Josh Tab with a nice layup. Nice catch.
First tie since the 1859 mark. Auburn has never trailed. And here's going to be an Auburn foul. An illegal screen called to the Tigers.
Yeah, Hargrove's going to pick that up. He was trying to set a screen, just couldn't do it. And nice catch here as the first basket of the second half is registered by Josh Tabb.
Hargrove's second foul, and Tennessee with the ball, looking for their first lead of the game.
Auburn's in the man-to-man defense.
Smith feeds it back out to Tabb. Here's Chisholm, spotted for the three, no good. Easy rebound for Waller. So Tennessee had the ball, a chance to take the lead, but unable to do so. Deflected pass caught by Barber. Got it right to the rim. That was too easy.
It was. It's almost as if Tyler Smith thought he was going to go another direction, and the only way he wanted to go was toward the basket.
Smith outside the three-point shot by Hobson is no good, and rebounded by Barber. Reed backs it away to set it up on the half court. Auburn with the ball up two. Screen from Barber. Hargrove. Reed, wide open three. Front rim, right back to him. Launch again. Good.
Little fist pump right there, too. I think that's his first three-point field goal. If it was three, was he on the line or outside of it?
Must have been a three. It's a 5-point lead, so I don't think there's any question as Chisholm gets it right to the rim and he lays it in. And then a foul called on Tabb, a hold as Auburn tries to inbound the ball. Barber got an easy one inside.
Now watch Reed as he misses the first attempt and goes right back again. Nails the second one. It's always nice to have your shot come back to you, isn't it?
Like
Nobody
a yo-yo.
Yeah. Of course, the best of all worlds is to have it go in the first time.
14.
Tennessee was able to tie the score, but Auburn comes right back. That's a push-off on Barrett. Looked like a flop from our point, but Prince able to draw the foul on Rasheem Barrett.
Oftentimes when you get this offensive player control foul, it's because the guy drops his shoulder.
Actually, it was a good call.
Yep. And Barrett did as he just went right over the top of Prince right there, knocking right to the free throw line.
Lowered his shoulder, and that'll get you nabbed every time. Prince cut off by Barrett. Here's Tabb. 7 to shoot. No basket. Foul out on the floor.
They're going to say the foul occurred before the shot. Hobson's wanting the continuation. He said, no, that's only in the NBA.
It was a hand check foul, the third against Auburn here in the second half. It was on Waller.
3 pretty quick fouls.
Tyler Smith, good ball fake, and one.
Tyler Smith, nice maneuver right there. Watch this right here. As he goes down the lane, a jump stop, and then comes right back up and releases before he comes down. Draws the foul, and a little fist pump over to that Tennessee bench.
Hargrove committed his third foul, and already 4 against the Tigers in the second half. We haven't even played 3 minutes. A 3-point play by Tyler Smith. And we're tied at 48.
Hargrove with a good screen on Tabb.
Entry pass, Barber got right away from Tyler Smith to lay it in.
It's the second time he's done that. He's gotten the ball down inside, and Tyler Smith has backed off and let him go in there. Well, Barber he could have a career in this second half if he gets those all night long.
Hobson with a lob, intercepted by Auburn. Bad look by Scotty Hobson as Barrett picked it off. Reed. Waller stepped out of bounds.
just an instant replay of the earlier plays. Kurtvatny Barber goes right around Tyler Smith. This time he lays it up on the other side.
Barber has 9 points and 4 rebounds this afternoon. J.P. Prince.
That's too easy, Tom. Auburn did not challenge him at all. He got the ball at the top of the circle and took 3 dribbles all the way to the rim.
Tie game at 50. Barrett lobbing inside. Barber, no backside help, or it came too late. And he laid it in again.
Barber's getting those high percentage shots. About 2 inches from the rim.
They're fronting on defense, but getting no backside help. Tyler Smith. Hobson for 3. Another rainbow shot from Scotty Hobson, having one of his best offensive games. Hobson with 14.
Chisholm trying to keep Barber away. That time he did. Good screen and roll.
Rasheed Barrett, he hasn't cooled off. That's his first shot of the second half. A 2 gives him 20 in the game. Well, we're not quite 5 minutes into the second half. Hadn't been much defense, but a lot of high percentage shots. .53. And our Alltel text of war. We'll get it here in a second. Which team has met preseason expectations? Well, Tennessee by 74%, Auburn 26%. So thanks for playing our Alltel text of war. Tennessee, another chance to take over the lead. They're down by 1.
Tommy, you talked about it at the top of our show, the fact that Tennessee's been down here. The last 2 times they've appeared on this court, they've lost.
And a big surprise that Auburn, smaller, has an advantage of points in the paint, 24-20. Although that's going down rapidly. There's Chisholm getting the good look. So Tennessee takes the lead for the first time.
That's where I think Tennessee really has a distinct advantage, is going down inside against a much smaller Auburn squad. Both teams have gotten zone defenses here coming out of that timeout.
Reed got a screen. Here's Barrett. Missed one, but tapped in by Barber.
Boy, Barber's having a terrific second half. We just played a little under 6 minutes. Auburn back to their man-to-man.
Three-pointer, no good. Yes, it is good. Front rim and through.
There must be something on that rim down there. I don't know what it is, but some friendly rolls.
Cameron Tatum got that one.
Hargrove wants to take Chisholm out there. That's the way the big guys are. They always want to take a guy out on the floor one-on-one.
Here's Hargrove, got open, missed the shot on the floor, picked up by Tennessee, and Prince down court. Rejected, but a foul. Here's that play. Prince. Sullivan with a block. 58-56, Tennessee with a lead, and about to go to the free throw line after this play.
Yeah, watch this again. Now, you'll see J.P. Prince with the ball. He thinks he's got an easy layup. Watch Frankie Sullivan come from a long way away. You know, I think if he had just kept the ball in his hands right there, that would have been a good block. But he came down with his body and got him across the forearm. His momentum just carried him forward. He got a lot of ball right there.
I don't see it. I think that's a clean block. Frankie Sullivan assessed the foul, putting J.P. Prince at the free throw line.
Boy, he did get a lot of ball.
Davis with 11 points, but no rebounds. In fact, Tennessee does not have but 1 rebound in the second half. Played 6.5 minutes. Jeff Lebo on the Tigers, hanging right with the Vols.
Yeah, the one thing that Tennessee has done well all year is rebound, and they also lead in offensive rebounding too. They lead the conference.
64% shooting, 9 of 16 from three-point range. It's a foul on Fritz.
It's only the second team foul against Tennessee here in this half.
First foul on Prince. Mays checking Reed. Screen for Barber, who rolls to the hoop. Now there's the backside help they've been missing as Chisholm comes to take it away. And Chisholm, with his head up, gets it down court for the easy one to Negadu.
How about a 6'9" point guard delivering the pass?
And Tennessee's biggest lead. Tennessee on a 9-2 run.
Auburn needs poise right now. They need baskets and they need poise.
Barber draws the foul. Negadu.
Let's go back and take a look again. Wayne Chisholm playing his best role as a point guard, giving the ball up to Negadu as he lays it up easily. It was a nice play by Chisholm.
Actually, they called that last foul on Wayne Chisholm. And for Chisholm, that's number 3.
Barber reverting to his old ways here.
42% free throw shooter. That one bricked. Chisholm goes out with 3 fouls, replaced by Tyler Smith. Barber misses 2, but kept alive by Barrett, and Hargrove has it. Here's Reed. Open shot, Barrett for 3.
Nice ball movement by Auburn that time. Sullivan reversing the ball, got it to Barrett in the corner down there before Tennessee could make any adjustments on defense.
Three-point shot attempted, answer no good. Tatum couldn't hit it.
Good screen by Hargrove for Reed.
Lob inside, again no backside help. Barber lays it in.
They must be keeping those Tennessee offside defenders occupied over there because Barber is just getting loose in there and getting easy layups.
Tennessee's lead 6 a couple of moments ago, cut to only 1, and a ball turnover. Auburn not done yet. A 3-pointer by Rasheem Barrett. And then another easy one by Courtney Barber. And Auburn's right in it, down 1. Good one in Auburn this afternoon. Tennessee leading the Tigers 62-61. Today's game brought to you by Alltel, the official wireless partner of fans. And you can enter the Alltel My Circle Hoops getaway. You can travel with 10 friends on a private jet to the regular season pro or college game of your choice for your chance to be one of 5 lucky grand prize winners. Text GAME to 57533 or visit alltelbasketball.com. Auburn with possession, looking to regain the lead here. Backdoor cut, not there. Reed, and stepping out of bounds. That's twice they've done that right at that spot. That time it was Barrett that stepped out.
Maybe we should lengthen and widen the court.
Come on, let's go. Here we go. Come on,
Josh Tabb doing some uniform rearrangements here. Watch right here. You see Rasheem Barrett, that right foot. Yeah, he's out of bounds with that ball.
Tyler Smith.
Nice job that time of passing, too, getting the ball down inside, and Smith was right there to grab it and stick it in. Scotty Hobson delivering the assist.
Ball's back by 3. Barber out from the basket this time. Williams guarding him. Now he comes out to set a screen for Reed. Barber. 3 to shoot. Reed does. Long 3 is no good. But they're all alone for the rebound. Robertson of Auburn.
Pretty good defense that time by Tennessee. They shut off everything. Wouldn't allow any passes in the lane and no dribble penetration. Bad switch.
Williams switches out on Reed. Shoots over him. 3-pointer back rim. Another offensive board. Barrett this time. Auburn continues to out-rebound Tennessee by 10.
Best rebounding team in the conference.
Tennessee.
Volunteers.
Yeah. 10 to shoot. Reed grabbed by Williams. That's an intentional foul. What was he doing?
I have no idea. I mean, he just reached out and grabbed his shirt. He almost disrobed him. What's this? Oh, my goodness. Don't make it too obvious.
So a mental lapse there for Brian Williams, and it puts Reed at the free throw line for a pair. First one good. Reed, the junior from Houston, Texas, had a game winner against Virginia earlier this year. 22 points against Kentucky at Rupp Arena. 2 free throws good. Now possession for Auburn.
I'm not sure what Brian Williams was thinking about. If you're going to commit a foul, you know, don't make it so obvious. The last thing you want to do is give it to somebody on the other side 2 free throws and then give them the ball back after that.
And a chance for Auburn to seesaw back on top. Barrett sandwiched, deflected out of bounds by Tennessee. Reed needs some help. Lob it in to Hargrove.
Seems like Auburn's been on this side of the floor for about the last 10 minutes. Barrett wants to work.
Barrett to Barber. Cut off by Williams. And Brian Williams commits the foul. Today's game brought to you by Alltel, the official wireless partner of fans. Brian Williams committing his second foul.
How about the second half for Barber, Tom? He has played very, very well.
And makes a free throw. Barber now with 16 points and 5 rebounds. And a couple of assists as well.
He only had 5 points in the first half.
2 free throws good by Barber. And Auburn has the lead. There's the Tigers shooting 53%. Went cold from 3-point range toward the end of the half. And a better job than usual at the free throw line. Tyler Smith and one.
I think Barber's going to pick that up. I'll tell you what, Tyler Smith always seems to find a way to score. He's always around the basketball, making himself available.
That's the third foul on Barber with 9:05 on the clock.
Watch Tyler Smith, a volunteer forward right here, grab this ball. Gets it up before he gets too far underneath the basket and gets the foul. One of the things he's doing a lot this year, more so than last year, is getting to the free throw line. He's averaging on somewhere around a little above 7 free throw attempts a game. You get around that number, you're getting to the line a lot.
Free throw no good. Hargrove cradles the rebound. 5 ties, 7 lead changes. And right now Auburn with the basketball on a 1-point edge.
Auburn seems to be a little bit more patient on offense in this half. They turn it over.
Nice play. Negatu stepped into the passing lane, picked it off for Tennessee.
Tommy, you mentioned this at halftime, but we've not had a lot of turnovers in this game today.
Hobson with a bad pass, picked off by Reed. Reed against Tab. Missed the shot, he'll shoot 2.
You know, it was almost as if Reed was slowing down, expecting to get fouled. Tab was right alongside of him right there, and I think he thought that if he put the ball up there, it was going to get blocked, but Reed did a nice job of getting it up high on the glass and drawing the foul.
So Dwayne Reed, he has 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He becomes the 3rd Tiger, or the 4th Tiger in double figures, about to become.
Oop, doesn't get there.
Second free throw, no good. 3-pointer on its way and no good. On the floor, picked up by Tatum. Tabs for 3. It comes out, and Barber snatches it down.
Barrett with a back cut. Reed couldn't get him the ball.
Dangerous pass and picked off. Tatum. Blocked by Hargrove, or by Waller. Barrett's pull-up is good.
There is that patented move into the lane and the pull-up from about 8 to 10 feet. Well, Barrett has made a living on that shot today.
And Waller made the play defensively for Auburn. They turned it into 2 from Barrett, who now has 25 points.
I think Tennessee took a 30. So when we were talking about the Clubs not turning the ball over, all of a sudden we had a rash of them. Nice pickoff right here, but watch Waller underneath. I mean, he stayed with it and then came up with the ball after he blocked it. They get it slapped away, and Barrett's right there to gather it in. Who else would be there but to gather it in but Barrett?
Barrett's hit 12 of 16 shots today, 25 points and 6 rebounds.
There's Barrett and Barber today for the Auburn Tigers. 25 for Barrett, a good afternoon, and Rodney Barber a little above his average right now. He is 7 for 7 from the field.
Meanwhile, Tennessee's gone cold from 3-point range after hitting 7 of 12 in the first half. Only 2 of 7 this half. That one rimmed out off the hand of Smith.
Well, Barber seems to be getting everything down there off of that glass.
Closing in on a double-double. 17.6 rebounds. Barrett short on that one. Tapped out to Chisholm. Chisholm between the legs back to Tatum. And now gets the entry pass too high. Looked like he might have gotten a push in the back, couldn't tell. It's a turnover, Tennessee.
Well, Barber continues to call for that ball down inside. He wants it. Negatu's got the responsibility for guarding him right now.
Auburn still deliberate in its attack. Robertson. Barrett for 3. And Hargrove hustles over to get it. Robertson travels. 6:05 remaining at Auburn. It's been a close one throughout. 6:05 left on the clock, and the Tigers up by 1. Looking for a win to tie the Gators, trailing 67-66 with just over 6 to go. Try Sonic's new everyday value menu, the best way to satisfy your Sonic cravings without breaking the bank. It delivers the great variety you'd expect, all for only $1 each. Try the Junior Deluxe Burger, the Chicken Strip Sandwich, the Junior Breakfast Burrito, many other items, all for $1 each, all day, every day. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
It's made me hungry.
You're always hungry and thirsty.
Yes. Good ball game here today. Plains, Auburn.
Prince draws the foul, and the basket counts. J.P. Prince with a nice move.
He almost could have gotten a foul earlier. Hargrove was trying to keep up with him. He bumped him right there. Then he bumped him again. Then came back and fouled him a third time as he made the spin move. Prince says, I'll take the third one.
Actually, Quantez Robertson, who's assessed the foul.
Was that Robertson?
Yeah.
My apologies.
Look at the rebounding. Really a shock. Next to last rebounding team against the best. Prince rolls in the free throw for the three-point play, and the Vols are up by 2.
Good job by Mays to get over that screen.
5.5 to play.
They want to try to get it to Barber if they can.
7 to shoot. And Tennessee has it. Mays picked it off. Auburn turnover, gives it to Tennessee. Vols with the basketball up 2. Chisholm draws the double down. Finds Prince. And he's fouled.
Well, all of a sudden, J.P. Prince is taking over this game. Nice maneuver on the baseline. Got him a basket the last time down, and now he gets fouled as he tries again to go to the hoop.
Fouls on Tay Waller. J.P. Prince to the line. Prince has 16 points, hitting 5 of 6 shots. This is 6 of 7 at the free throw line. And has another one. Does not have a rebound, however.
Cousin of Tayshaun Prince. Left-handed like Tayshaun. Hope someday to make the kind of money that Tayshaun's making.
Amazing stat here. Auburn second chance points, outscoring Tennessee 17-zip. Prince rolls in the second free throw as well. 4-point lead.
Auburn was down 6 in the second half earlier, and Auburn fought back. Again, poise is the main ingredient right now. They need to make sure they get a basket here.
Barber. Prince comes over from the backside and hacks for the foul.
Tom, probably designed that way, that anytime Barber gets the ball down inside like that, if they can't get him, they want to make sure, or allow him to get the basket, they've got to foul him and send him to the line. He's such a poor free throw shooter.
Today, Barber has hit 3 of 6, which is an improvement on his normal average, 42%.
That one looked good.
Indeed. Yeah, 19 points and 7 rebounds for Kavortney Barber.
That's 2 big free throws. That helps his team now. They'll afford to miss those free throws late in the game. Or any time, really.
Waller went for the steal, couldn't quite get it. Prince dumps it off inside to Tyler Smith. A nice shot from J.P. Prince.
Good ball movement by Tennessee that time.
Out on the floor, Mays with a hold.
Tom, oftentimes you don't draw up these kind of plays. It's just simply individual effort and passing that gets these kind of moves. And Smith right there to gather it in again. He's had several of those here in the second half. know, sometimes you just have to depend on the creativity of your players. Tennessee did a nice job, all 5 of their guys that time, moving the ball and getting it to Smith at the end.
Reed misses the front end of the bonus. Mays brings it up with the ball up 4. 4 minutes remaining. 6 to shoot. Mays a long 3. No good. Another Barber rebound.
A Barber board. That's not where Barber wants to be. He wants to be down on that block.
So he rolls there and delivers the pass to Barrett, who's fouled by Prince. Almost got it down, but he'll shoot 2. Rasheem Barrett has been the big point man with 25 for the Tigers this afternoon. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this from your local SEC station.
Well, every possession now becomes so much more important. Every time you come down the floor, you've got a 4-point game. Right now, Auburn having Barrett at the free throw line, they can get this thing down to 2.
Barrett is an exception to the poor free throw shooting Auburn team. He hits 77%. What a day he's had. Barrett had 29 earlier this season against Vanderbilt.
He's pretty close to that now.
27.
Reed out front. He's going to pick up Bobby Mays. Auburn trying to extend their defense a little.
Chisholm against Barber. Came up short, but a foul. Gavortney Barber called for the push after this missed shot.
So where it's so frustrating for this Auburn Tiger basketball team. They don't have anybody of size that can stop Chisholm once he gets it down low. Barber at 6'7" is their strongest, probably best player down low, but defensively it's hard for him to guard a guy that big.
So Chisholm toes the line. And it rims out. Wayne with 9 points and 5 rebounds.
A little under both of his averages in both points and rebounds.
Missed them both. But here's Tyler Smith after it was kept alive by Prince. Big break for Tennessee.
Well, that's so frustrating if you're Jeff Levo. Get 2 missed free throws and you can't even get the rebound.
Auburn had done such a good job on the boards today, too, and it results in an easy lay-in for Chisholm.
Haven't heard much from Waller today.
Here's Barber, right by Chisholm, and then jump ball called. Possession arrow to Auburn.
Tom, I thought that was a good call. I thought when he spun around, I'm not sure who got it. Was it Prince? Prince came from the other side. The
Prince
timeout.
and Chisholm were both there. Let's see. Deflected out of bounds, back to Auburn. Yeah, Prince and Chisholm were both there. Looks like Prince, though, had it really effectively wrapped up.
I tell you, every time Barber touches the ball now down low, got a bunch of orange jerseys around him.
Into Sullivan at long range. Auburn with the ball, trailing by 4. Shot clock did not reset. 5 to shoot. 3 to shoot. Barrett, 3-pointer, no good. And a one-handed rebound by Chisholm. Tennessee can afford to be patient and get a good shot.
They're not in the situation yet where they need to start fouling. Just play straight defense.
Tyler Smith, rebounded by Sullivan. Here's Reed, crossover dribble. Chisholm just lofted over, and the teardrop shot is good by Dwayne Reed.
Pretty good handling of the basketball right there to get through two defenders on the perimeter. Then he ran into the big Chisholm and got it over him.
Now it's only a 2-point game. There's Prince with a push-off. Bad foul by J.P. Prince. He pushes off. That turns the ball over to Auburn.
That wasn't too obvious, was it? Well, not a time when you want to commit an offensive foul right there.
And Mays goes out. Tab is in for defensive purposes. Minute and a half. Barrett, guarded by Prince, who knocked it away momentarily. Reed penetrates. Hargrove finds the open man. It's Waller for three.
Well, I said we hadn't heard anything from him. He just answered.
Auburn by one. Timeout, Tennessee.
How about that? Wait all afternoon, you get a climactic situation, and he nails it. Watch again. Tay Waller right here.
They did a good job of finding the open man. Hargrove finds Waller all by himself. Defense can't recover, and Auburn has taken the lead. Tennessee has gone cold on their offensive end. They don't have a field goal in the last 2 minutes, 8 seconds.
You know, sometimes, Tom, and I'm not saying Tennessee is guilty of this, you're going to start to slow it up a little too soon. If you've got 2.5, 3 minutes left, you still got to continue to play the way you've been playing. I think anytime you get around a minute and a half is when you start to back it out if you've got the lead.
So an even 1 minute on the clock. Auburn has lost 2 in a row. They desperately need an SEC win. They're 2-5 in the conference coming in. And Tennessee, trailing Florida by a half game in the SEC East, could catch the Gators in a tie with a victory today. They are 3-0 on the road in SEC play this season, but down 1 here with an even minute remaining. And coming up next from Starkville will be Arkansas and Mississippi State in an SEC West battle. Here's the reset. And the final minute. Bobby Mays back in for his offense. He hit the game winner at Arkansas earlier this week. Prince dumped it off inside. Nice reverse by Tyler Smith. And Tennessee back on top.
Boy, Pravante Barber and Tyler Smith have made a living underneath the rims today.
Timeout, Auburn.
Once again, they find Tyler Smith. Good players just find a way to get open. A good maneuver to the other side to prevent the block by Barber as he reverses the ball off the glass.
Now Tennessee called on to play some defense, protecting a 1-point lead at the 36.6 mark. And coming up next, Arkansas at Mississippi State. Tennessee scoring led by 4 players in double figures. Tyler Smith has 21, Chisholm 11, J.P. Prince has 18, and Scotty Hobson has 14. Auburn also with 4 players in double figures, led by Rasheem Barrett with 27. Barber has 19 and 8 rebounds. 11 points for Reed and 10 points for Hargrove. So we have a second game of a doubleheader coming up on most of these stations next. And then tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern time, we'll see the Western Division leading LSU Tigers at home at the Pete Maravich Assembly Center as they host the Crimson Tide of Alabama. Check your local listings 1 o'clock Eastern time on most of these stations.
So you and Joe Dean are going to head down to the Cajun country, huh?
Are indeed.
Don't let any of that etouffee get in the way.
There's always room for it.
Well, it will be interesting now to see what Auburn's going to do offensively. After Waller hit that three-point field goal, let's see what they do.
Here's Barrett.
Yeah, they've got to give it to Reed.
Final 30 seconds. In the hands of Barrett, guarded by Prince. Waller, back to Hargrove. 15 seconds to shoot. Hargrove forces it up, no good. Almost got it from behind the backboard.
I know how he got that shot off. I mean, the defense was with him every step of the way, and he still got it up. Watch this again. Well, Tatum was right there with him. He couldn't have done much more defensively.
Tatum commits the foul, so Hargrove to the line where he hit 62% on the season. And this afternoon, he is 3 for 3. But first, a timeout taken by the Volunteers.
So Hargrove goes to the line. He's got a couple of free throws here.
Vanderbilt wins by 10 at Memorial Gym. Big win there for Villanova.
Wow.
UCLA putting it to Notre Dame.
Look at that. Wow. Miami beating Duke at Duke. Well, Duke took a pounding at Clemson this week.
Yeah. Well, this has been a good one at Auburn.
It has been a lot of fun.
Volunteers and the Tigers. Auburn had as much as a 9-point lead in the first half. Tennessee is led by as many as 6 in the second half. And right now with 16 seconds left at the Auburn free throw line as the reset again.
Volunteers still with one timeout, and the Tigers have got a couple.
Hargrove 3 for 3 at the line today. Way off. Now hoping to tie with this free throw. Lucas was way short, but Barrett wades in to get it. And timeout, Jeff Lebo. That was a good timeout by Lebo because Barrett was surrounded by big orange jerseys. And from the bench, he calls the timeout to save possession for Auburn.
How about the hustle by Barrett getting to the corner to get to the ball? And once again, Jeff Lebo's team will have another opportunity.
Barrett and Hargrove, who have carried the offense for Auburn today, have missed combined their last 6 field goal attempts. And Hargrove missing 2 free throws. But there's Barrett, as you mentioned, with that hustle. With Chisholm, Prince just around him, Jeff Lebo called timeout. 12.9 seconds left.
Do you go back to Barrett or Hargrove?
Or Barber, who's been hot in the second half.
He has.
So from the baseline, Reed will throw it in. 12.9 on the clock. Tennessee by 1. Timeout Tennessee as Bruce Pearl took a look at the configuration of the Auburn inbounds play and called a timeout to defend it. As we said, this has been a good one for Auburn, and more SEC action about to come your way on most of these stations from Starkville, Mississippi, as the Bulldogs trying to keep pace with the LSU Tigers in the West, host the Arkansas Razorbacks, who lost a tough one at home to Tennessee earlier this week.
So if you're Auburn, you've got a lot of options. You got 3 guys you can go to who've had good days today. See how Tennessee lines up and defends the Tigers out of bounds play.
Reed again will throw it in. Sullivan forced out of bounds. 10.4 on the clock. Having trouble getting it in. That's a dangerous pass. Picked off for a moment. Now here's Waller to Barber, wide open. He got it. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Prince. No more. The Auburn Tigers have upset the Vols 78-77. Our Red Lobster nothing but net shot of the game will be the winner by Barber.
Well, they had several options. Fortunately for Barber, they left him open underneath, and he got the easy one again.
Tennessee almost intercepted the inbounds pass, but in doing so, the defender, I think it was Chisholm, fell down, which left Barber wide open under the basket to lay it in for the Auburn victory. Final score, Auburn 78, Tennessee 77. Tom Hamilton for Larry Conley. So long from Auburn. You've been watching Raycom SEC Basketball.